Alright guys, so you may have noticed, kind of looking at a new bike. We're going to make another drift trike out of it. This one, we're going to make it a little better than the last one. The point of the first one was just to...
testing and figuring out what does and definitely does not work.
Yeah.
So, along those same lines, it took a little bit of time today, and it kind of helps to work at a hardware store. But, kind of got to looking at a couple different parts and things that we had laying around as far as what I could use, and I realized our biggest issue with the current one is obviously the rear axle.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's a pretty solid chassis, rolling chassis with a better axle. But we can't exactly yank that one all apart just yet, because with this one, we'll show you this said new axle setup here in a minute that we're going to try. Hopefully it will be a little bit more sturdy, doesn't bend for much. We'll see. It'll be interesting. It's a little bit longer, no, not longer, wider than the Barbie Jeep one.
It's definitely thicker.
It's half inch. I
think the Barbie Jeep may be 1/4 inch on a good day.
3/8, pretty sure.
Is it? I don't know. I don't care about specifications like that.
All I know is, yeah, that bent so damn fast, and we probably would have had a lot more use out of it if it wouldn't have bent fast, because, well, it doesn't gain anything for speed because there's so much drag on it off those tires.
Yeah.
I'll eventually get this fucking thing put together, goddamn.
Yeah, we've been taking a fat minute.
Don't remind me, alright?
Yeah.
It's too playing games, Mr. Oversized.
I mean,
like a Magnum won't fit.
Fucking bike life, my dude.
Trike life now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so, anyway, we'll get back to how that all breaks down, because we've been there, done that before. But this, we've got some 7-inch steel-rimmed lawnmower tires.
Yeet.
Push mower, to be exact. 1/2-inch lock nut, 1/2 inch by 13, all the way across with the, what did I use? I used, these are also 1/2-inch washers, and I think they're in my pocket. Yeah, they are. The 7/8 washers that will go over these, because these will go over to the bike real quick. I'd take the time to flip it over, but I'm not going to bother.
Right.
What's going to end up happening is we're going to take a 1/2-inch drill bit, and we're going to pop through here so we can slide. I can take all this off one side and slide it all the way through. These will sit on either side, and that's what we will take and weld to that. And on the inside here, on this side, so we know this sleeve is not going anywhere, and we can take all that apart whenever we need to. This will actually end up getting centered and welded on the ends here to make sure that we don't have as much play throughout the axle. And then it'll get tightened up just to make sure nothing's going nowhere squirrely.
Right on.
So the only places for bending we have to worry about is that.
Yeah, that's pretty thick. It's
Other than that, I mean, I mean, there's not much for play all the way through all this. I mean, it's there, so.
Right on. Yeah, I think it's going to work just fine.
But this is another mock design. We're going to run dualies. It is pretty heavy. I would say a good, what, 10, 15 pounds here. Feel that. But I figured that would
get,
I get, you know, plenty of swing as far as, that was another issue. That one's too light.
Yeah.
It's nice in the fact of, you know, it moves easy, but it's too light.
I just like how
I can't swing it enough with low momentum,
right?
Or, you know, speed, whatever the fuck.
I just like how I'm the only one that can use it since it's mine.
Well, it was built for you off of your, you know, original frame, so that one is yours, and this one is the same size as mine. And since we have a wonderful, oh my god, I don't even know what to call this thing for a tow trike, but
Right.
long story.
Yeah.
That, and that's another thing. Probably won't do that this time or the next time either. But I've got a metal pull and a new case that I need to put on that.
Put on what?
On the 3 horsepower.
Okay.
Yep. Got the 3 horsepower Briggs and Stratton. It's like a 1979 or some shit. It's old.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Gets us around just fine though.
Yeah. Eventually, if worst comes to worst, I'm hoping we'll get that golf cart up and over here so I can work on it again.
Yeah.
Been a little muddy, so I can't go get it right now. But when I do, hopefully we'll get that running. I've still got the 5.5 horse on it. It's last I checked, it is bolted on currently, but we were going with a different swing arm, and I think we're still going to follow through with that. Can't remember what it was that we had to modify.
We had to flip the axle over on its mount.
Yeah, the motor mount that actually sits on the swing arm didn't have enough clearance for the driven clutch, so...
We did a little flip ski. And it also drove backwards on top of not having clearance. Look at me remembering stuff.
We know now, because I forgot.
Yep,
But
I remember.
Anyway, so eventually we'll get that over here and get that worked on, but for right now we're going to see what we can do before it gets too shady around here.
Yeah.
And I guess next time you guys see it, we will have this section cut out. We're going to take and redo it again right back here. We're not going to take and come all the way back here. We're just going to nub it so we have more material to work with. You know,
Sounds good,
save
yeah.
ourselves a little work.
Right. Well, this metal's a little bit heavier than the Diamondback, too. So
Right. That and the Mongoose one that we used on the tow trike, like, definitely a lot heavier.
Right.
I think this is a chromoly base, but I think that's probably the only reason why I can't get the welder low enough temp to not cook a hole in it.
Right.
So, I mean, we do pretty fair, and obviously nothing's broke considering. So
Yeah. Some
we do
flex, but we call their suspension around
dude,
here.
Suspension. What do you mean? That's like I don't even body flex, dude.
All the way.
Everybody's talking about body flex with some lift kits and shit, and I'm like, dude, I'm like an inch from the ground, and I got more flex than you.
Right.
But yeah, so I guess we'll see you in a minute, and we'll have that cut, and we'll probably set the handlebars back down so we can get a feel for. It's a good thing we're not digging in China, boys.
Eventually.
Alrighty, guys. Well, we finally got done fucking losing feeling in our hands from vibration. But, so we did some little notches. This is part of this axle design I've been thinking about all day, and well, so far it's pretty well working to our advantage. But we notched out the lower sides of the fuck are those? The rear forks, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Whatever holds your fucking back tire on.
Right, and anyway, we notched those with a big old V notch in it, and then we did the same thing on the actual sleeve, and again, once these ends are welded and everything, it'll give a lot more security, but this will be welded to most of the body of this, because then we can just run it in and out if we ever need to take and replace this, or if we decide to go a little bit bigger, which this is the half. I think the next one's, what is that, 5/8 or something like that, but anyway, it'll slip literally right in there, and at that point it'll be so damn snug a tick won't fit.
Right.
So, yeah.
Working right on. So we're going to get into place and weld everything.
Okay, yeah, we're going to get some welds done, so.
Yeah. There she is. Told you it'd be dark soon. It's actually been a couple hours. But, hey, you know, it's done. Even though it's dark, we got a light on the front because I'm going to take it down the hill. I got the GoPro on my head.
Gotta fucking sand it.
Oh, yeah, we have to. It's going to be the first run on it. We haven't even really, like, pushed it through the driveway too much. And, well, front tire's not holding air. So,
It's fucking flat.
yeah, so problem number one that we possibly going to run into.
We got a tube, I think, but we're We got to yank it from the other tire.
Yeah.
Probably not a today project, unfortunately.
Yeah, probably not. That's alright though. We're gonna get into it anyway. I got the GoPro on my head, so yep, I'm gonna get to walking. Alright guys, so I think we're going to end things there. We're getting everything put away. Honestly, it did really well. You know, minus the front tire causing some drag, but other than that, as she sits, it's about as fast as the other drift trike, so.
That's good for keeping everything leveled out.
Yeah. So, thinking next time we'll get a new tube in it, get it running good, and we'll do an actual side-by-side comparison of the...
Yeah, we'll run at the same time.
Yeah, the first drift trike versus the second one. We'll see which one actually does better side-by-side.
We'll just do a straight run the first time, see what we can do.
Yeah. So...
maybe we can see if we can get some plastics on these.
Right. That would be dope. But alright guys, we're going to close the video out here today. If you did leave a like or a comment. Subscribe if you're not already.
Check out
Go get your merch.
Yep, check out the merch for sure.
Yep. The GoFundMe for the Haunted Castle House in Brumley. Still really looking forward to going to that.
Yeah.
So we'll catch you guys in the next one.
I had too much fun.
Docious.